So I'm recording this because I wanted to show you guys what I was gonna do this day. I'm actually recording it the next day, but what happened was my brother told me to come the day earlier, and then I went. I left the house at like 8 o'clock. So by the time I got there, it was around 10. I didn't really expect to get paid that day, but I mean, it would have been nice to get paid, um, for being there. What happened was, one of the interesting things that happened was that actually I ordered something from Grubhub, and then they actually ordered it. They dropped it off at the wrong house, and so I didn't figure out what had happened until after I had canceled the order. So unfortunately, I didn't get charged, but yeah, well, it's fine, I guess. I was trying to fix it though, so don't worry about that. I really like the the views that you get on this train because it's it's one of the nicest trains we have in Seattle. If you ever get a chance to see it, I really do recommend you get a ride on it. There's also another train in Seattle that's so much slower, but I mean, I've been told that it's really nice.
Next stop, Rainier Beach Station.
I really like Seattle, but it's it's much nicer the passage in Wenatchee. If you're ever in Washington, I suggest you go to Wenatchee because one, Rusty Burgers, two, the forest and the mountains are really a nice place to go visit. Back to the fact of what I was doing at my brother's house. I actually went there to work, and later on that day, I had done some work at an old lady's house that we know. Um, she got us to clean. She's getting us to like remodel her house. It's pretty nice. I've also been thinking about making some study. What do you call it? Study slash chill videos. Because one, I'm kind of interested in the idea of like not being alone, and if I ever get the chance, I would definitely make like a stream about it. But yeah, I've seen many other people do it, so it's a really good idea for me, like something that I feel like would fit me, right? What I mean? Something else I've been thinking about is if anybody needs like help with math homework or like some like tutor, I would definitely be available for like a stream where I'm doing like calculus online, and if anybody needs me on stream, I'd be able to help out. Do the Not do it for you per se, but like follow through with the example, like like a fellow classmate or somebody who's already been through the problem before. So if you guys need me for that, that's also an idea that I've been running through my head. So something like just imagine something more like a YouTube study category. So if that ever becomes a thing, that's kind of like the direction I'm trying to head in. Not exactly the gaming, but something that would help the community out more is a really good idea for me because um, I feel like doing something worthwhile is much more important than just sitting around and doing YouTube, like lazy YouTube. You know, at a certain point where you keep watching YouTube and more YouTube, you get to the point where you just see the same videos over and over. So at that point, I figured, well, why not do something productive? If you can get audience engagement where they can be like studying at the same time that you are, or something where you both the audience and the person recording is both interacting so that they're doing something productive. It seems like a much better idea than just watching YouTube by itself. So I feel like it's a new genre that could be explored. So the idea of the Zoom meetings is it's kind of the same idea that I've been thinking about, but it's like a tutor instead of like a teacher relationship. So the tutor relationship would be like, oh, I can meet on several days and have a schedule. But the difference between YouTube and Zoom is that I would get paid by the viewer retention, So it depends on what works out better for me, because if I set up like an account where people donate money, then it would be fine. But if it also depends on whether YouTube is doing better for me, because I also want to make money at the same time. Well, at some point you start to think about what you're going to watch, and you decide whether you want to be productive or you want to watch something that is time consuming. Something where you can just slack off and relax. A good example of this is like chill music. So if you just use chill music to relax, it's a very deep, just time waster. If you're just like listening to music and not doing anything. But there's differences like in the type of productivity you do. So like if you watch the news, then it's you're being informed and you're always learning something. Or if you're studying, or if you're talking to friends, it depends on the type of situation that you're doing. So I was literally just thinking about just like entering a new idea of like YouTube, or trying to make some money off on the side too. Just talking about this, this in some way rambling, or like I feel like it's rambling, but in some way this sort of letting of this expression of idea gives me an outlet, so I can decide where I can take my my YouTube channel. So I don't know if you've seen any other channels, but they usually stick to the one idea. So I'm not really. It depends, cause like a channel, you think about it like a TV show. You watch a certain thing and then you expect something. So it kind of goes by the same train of thought. So just rambling like this allows me to express my ideas, and then even if I don't like it at the end, I can just always like delete it in editing. So it's kind of like a tape recorder where I sort of record my thought process, and then just if I like the way it goes, I upload it. But if I don't like the way I'm thinking, or if I think that it's not gonna have viewer attention, then I just
Now entering
I delete it.
Beacon Hill Station. Exit to my left.
I have certain ideas of what to talk about. I could always include like past memories, something like about my childhood. So one example I could say was when I was a child, I was learning math, and there was a time when my uncle had left. So right there, at that point I was slammed with a book in front of my face, not in front of my face, but like on the desk, and then I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" And he was like, "Well, you have if you really study, you could finish it in about a month." So I was like, "Okay."
Next stop,
And
Sunday Station.
thinking back, I really could have, but the motivation, wasn't there. And I think that I would have had the motivation if I had my uncle to teach me. So the idea of like math tutor, it circles back to thinking that a math tutor is a good idea for somebody who needs the help. So I think I'm gonna cut it off here because I've heard that YouTube videos are supposed to be 10 minutes long to do the best they can. So I'm gonna continue this one in the next video. If you think you have any comments that would help me for my videos, please leave them in the comments below. And like, comment, subscribe. Every channel that said the same thing. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.